The support you guys have given me has been absolutely priceless. You guys helped me in more ways than just a website, just to modernize everything with our reviews and targeting our areas.
Courtney, just before working with Contractor Kingdom, how would you describe your online brand and kind of digital presence?
Just okay. And since I've started with Contractor Kingdom, I'm just really excited about where it's going. I feel like my online presence has went from okay to exceptional.
Doing the website, optimizing the Google business page, have you noticed a difference in types of calls coming in?
Yes, I have. More what we wanted to target, more what I'm set up to do, more calls lined up with my scope of work.
Have you achieved any achievements yet where you're like, okay, I crossed that off the list?
Since I've been working with Contractor Kingdom, we've added a new asphalt distributor truck. We've targeted more work that we've wanted to target, 2 new employees. Actually, I believe offered our marketing and stuff. We added that as well.
Courtney, I know you get solicit calls all the time, probably every single day. What do you feel like the biggest reason you decided to work with us with, and I guess the difference is from other website lead gen companies?
My name is Courtney Brooks. I own C Brooks Paving, and I started working with Contractor Kingdom last year. I believe it was around April of 2025.
If you don't mind, we'd love to just get like a strong backstory. I know you're 4 generations deep into this business, so if you could just give us some insight and some history into C Brooks Paving.
Yeah, I'm the 3rd generation in this business. I started C Brooks Paving on my own roughly around 2001. I started out very small, actually just doing small seal coat work and patch work, and we've grown. I'm one of the larger residential chip seal contractors in like private roads in South Texas and the Texas Hill Country area since then.
Courtney, just before working with Contractor Kingdom, how would you describe your online brand and kind of digital presence?
Before I was working with Contractor Kingdom, it was okay. Just okay. And since I've started with Contractor Kingdom, I'm just really excited about where it's going. I feel like my online presence has went from okay to exceptional.
Did you feel like you were leaving opportunities on the table digitally?
I most definitely did feel like we were leaving opportunity. Felt like we were just losing ground.
In your line of work, Courtney, like trust is everything, especially with those big driveways. Have you noticed customers being more comfortable reaching out, requesting quotes, or even moving forward without like needing as much convincing?
I do, yes. I do. I feel like the website or your marketing is helping us a lot with that.
Do you feel like the site helps you close like higher ticket jobs more confidently?
Yes, I do.
And then I guess since doing the website, optimizing the Google business page, doing Google ads, have you noticed a difference in types of calls coming in?
Yes, I have. I've noticed more calls coming in, more what we wanted to target, more what I am set up to do, more calls lined up with my scope of work. Before I was getting a lot of calls, just really calls that were irrelevant, just to the level of work that we're trying to do.
Gotcha. And I guess since working with Contractor Kingdom, like what kind of calls had you been trying to attract, and what types of differences in these calls? Like unpack that a little bit.
Yeah, Courtney. Yes. Before, like I'd be loaded down with calls, literally maybe 6-7 calls a day, wanting me to patch a hole or put a couple of stripes in a parking lot. And now I'm getting calls for people wanting me to chip seal their ranch or their driveway or a county road.
Gotcha. And okay. And Courtney, why don't you just like want those little patch jobs?
Just because I've got a larger crew. It's just not profitable for me to go and patch a hole for $200.
For sure.
No profit.
For sure. So overall, you'd say less price shopping and more just serious inquiries.
But yeah, since I've been with Contractor Kingdom, I've had less price shopping, more serious inquiries, people wanting work done.
And then, Courtney, one thing like we really pride ourselves on is not just like building a website, but like helping you think bigger. Like marketing, online marketing aside, like branding, financing, systems. With your current setup, how we can build better systems and help you delegate and make things more efficient like to support long-term growth. Like, what has this type of support meant to you?
Oh, it's been priceless. The support you guys have given me has been absolutely priceless. You guys helped me in more ways than just a website, just to modernize everything with our reviews and targeting our areas. It's just been priceless.
I guess what's kind of stood out about our process since you got started with Contractor Kingdom, from other companies, other marketing companies you may have worked with in the past, like honest to God?
You guys are familiar with my line of work, and so I'm not dealing with somebody that's just unfamiliar with the construction industry, and you know, that I can maybe talk about something about my business where I need to target at or where I don't need to target at, and it's not a big argument or a push, you know, that I'm running ads or targeting in an area that's just irrelevant to me, and that's wonderful.
As far as like the onboarding process and the website build went, how would you compare that experience? Do you feel like we were very hands-on with it? Do you feel like it was good for you as you're a busy business owner? Do you feel like we kind of took a lot of the load off your shoulders?
Oh gosh, yes. I own several other businesses, and usually when you hear the word onboarding, it's like, oh Lord, a lot of work's coming along, you know. But you guys made it very easy to onboard. So,
I guess you know, being a serial business owner, what does that mean to you that we're able to, you know, you focus on doing what you're an expert at, and you know we kind of have the online stuff in the bag for you. What does that mean to you?
Yeah, you know, that it's wonderful having somebody to be successful. I can't be an expert in everything, and I have to have people that's experts in their fields. You know, I'm not an expert in SEO and marketing and building websites, and it takes a wonderful load off of my shoulders that I have people that's experts in their fields, and I don't have to worry about being on top or micromanaging what they do to make sure the job gets done correctly.
Appreciate that, Courtney. I guess what would you say the biggest impacts of working with Contractor Kingdom?
I just feel like one of the biggest impacts, I feel like everything is just more streamlined. Everything just looks more professional. It looks my business, everything, it matches my business. It matches just the look that we're going with our business, just the feeling we're trying to get people to feel, the vision that we have for our business. You guys lined up with our vision for our business, and that's been a tremendous impact.
Did you feel like this investment has kind of positioned C Brooks Paving for the next generation?
I do feel like this investment has transitioned us for the next generation. It's a transition as well.
Why? Why do you feel like?
Just because things are always changing. Things it seems like Google and just any online marketing, it seems like they're changing every 6 months, if not sooner. I'm sure it's changing sooner than that. And Contractor Kingdom seems like they're always on top of changing and transitioning, just staying up to date with what the market needs.
Sweet. No, for sure. Love that. Absolutely love that, Courtney. I guess, what was the biggest reason you decided to work with Contractor Kingdom in the beginning? Curious.
I usually don't answer cold calls. I usually don't deal with that. I really like the way you presented yourself. You didn't waste my time, and I just really like what you showed me from the get-go. So
cool. I guess it's kind of a similar question, but what felt different about us than, because Courtney, I know you get solicit calls all the time, probably every single day. Like, what do you feel like the biggest reason you decided to work with us with, and I guess the differences from other website lead gen companies?
I decided to work with Contractor Kingdom because they just seemed authentic. They've been honest. I've been with them almost a year now, over a year, and just every step of the way they've just been honest and very transparent, very easy to work with. I get probably every bit of at least 7 to 8 calls a day, cold calls a day, people wanting to sell me marketing or sell me something, and they were just like dealing with just real authentic people, just very upfront, very honest, very easy to work with. I've just really been satisfied the whole way through with Contractor Kingdom. I've been really as satisfied that doesn't do it justice. Actually, how I feel about working with Contractor Kingdom.
Sweet, good stuff. Courtney, what do you feel like has changed since working with us?
Oh man, yeah, a lot of stuff is since I've worked with Contractor Kingdom. They've been able to streamline quite a few things. Like I get one of the lead generators, or I guess that's what you would call it. I get an email, and the people fills out on the email what they're wanting, and it helps weed through a lot of calls that would just be a waste of my time. It helps weed through that, and I don't have to answer the call if it's something that's irrelevant to me. And most of the calls and inquiries that I do get, again, are usually very solid leads, and so I'm not wasting my time. I'm very busy. I'm an owner-operator, so I'm on the job site, so I'm not stopping what I'm doing to go answer a phone for just something that's just a waste of my time. And that has had a tremendous impact on my business.
Sweet. Courtney, do you feel like would you say your investment is justified?
I absolutely feel like my investment is justified with Contractor Kingdom.
Why?
It's just my revenue has been up since I've been with them in the last year. My revenue has been up. Again, just getting quality leads. I'm getting quality leads with them.
Good. Okay. Cool. And I guess that being said, Courtney, if another contractor called you, would you recommend us? Or
No.
say someone's on the fence. Go ahead.
Another contractor, no. If it was my competition, I wouldn't recommend you. So, but yeah, if another contractor called me, I would recommend you guys. Yes.
Why?
Contractor Kingdom, they have been just absolutely outstanding. Just wonderful since I've started to work with them. They've just been wonderful, helping with my leads, helping with my website development. I've been years trying to get somebody to develop just my website, my page, to reflect what my business reflects, to just have the look and the feel of our business. And they hit the nail right on the head from the get-go. There wasn't a bunch of back and forth trying to get it how I wanted. They've been able to develop and build my website and my marketing around my company's vision, target where I want to target at. They've been outstanding. And they've updated quite a few things for my business, down to how I get my calls, how I get my reviews. They've just really streamlined a lot of it, and I would recommend them to any contractor. They've really just been wonderful to work with.
Sweet. I guess that being said, you're always on the road, Courtney. How has speed to lead made it easy to how you can get in touch with new customers? You get that form and you get the call from Contractor Kingdom and you press 1 to connect?
Yes, speed to lead that Contractor Kingdom set up has been really helpful. I'm always on the road. I'm always on a piece of equipment. And it will go through to my phone, and I can pick it up in here, and it leaves a quick review what the customer may want or may not want, and I can, hey, is this urgent? I can go ahead and take this. Is it something that I can get back to later in the evening? And it helps me separate that out, so I can go ahead and take the call right then if it's something urgent, or I can put it back to later on in the day when I have some more free time if it's not so urgent. That has been tremendously helpful.
Cool. Yeah. No, that being said, we're I guess, Courtney, have you had any change, I guess you could call it like achievements, any changes to staff, any new trucks, acquired any other companies, any revenue spikes, I guess in the time you've been working with us? Have you achieved any like achievements yet to where you're like, okay, I crossed that off the list?
Yeah. Since I've been working with Contractor Kingdom, we've added a new asphalt distributor truck. We've targeted more work that we've wanted to target, more in the chip seal work that we've wanted to target. We've added 2 new employees. Actually, I believe off of our marketing and stuff, because we added that as well. A now hiring page. So we have been able to grow. We have been able to grow since we've been with Contractor Kingdom.
Sweet. No, I didn't know that. I didn't know you hired two. That's awesome.
Yeah,
This is so cool. This is why I do this, man.
yeah,
This is why I do this right here. Hearing this stuff right here.
yeah.
I'm so
I
excited.
hired a new guy 2 or 3 weeks ago, and actually he looks actually very promising. So I'm hoping he sticks around. Very promising, maybe to be a lead man to help run my company. So
Oh, really?
yeah, yeah,
So are you? Because you basically what you're saying to like it's not as easy to expand with what you do for 8-track, for example, new tech, new truck. For you, for you, it's hundreds of thousands of equipment to duplicate, a whole crew to a certain extent.
yeah. You're a couple $1 million in equipment, and it's hard to just leave anybody after to run it. They tear it up.
Yeah. So you're basically looking for another you,
Yeah, yeah,
which is not
yeah.
easy
Right.
to do.
Yeah,
Okay, no, for sure. That's
yeah.
and so since working with it makes you feel more confident in doing so because you know you're going to have the lead flow to back you up as far as like because that's a big expansion.
Well, the lead flow, and it looks more professional. We're more professional guys are calling in and wanting to work for us, and so I'm getting more. A lot of times before, I need a guy. I might have to go to Indeed or something like that and run ads, and it was just another task that I had to do. So now I'm probably getting. I'll bet I get a call or two a week. Guys looking to go to work for us. So, which is. Which takes a lot of it's another step of another area of work it takes off me. So
Oh, so you're saying people like are seeing your presence online and like more people are reaching out to work for you because like than before because of the your representation online?
I'm guessing that's what that is. Yeah, I'm guessing, but I'm getting more people calling and reach out to go to work.
Okay. Oh, cool. That's awesome because you'd rather have it and not need it than not need it and have it, right?
Yeah.
So
Yes. Yes.
that's good to build a stockpile of those people. Even if you're not hiring, you can write their name down, write their phone number down, and when you do, now you have a stockpile of people instead of posting something on Indeed for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. That's correct.
No, for sure, Courtney. I guess that being said, what's your goal for over the next year? What's your goal?
My goal over this year is just to expand, to start taking on larger projects. Start taking on larger projects this year, with especially in the chip seal market.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. We'll have to revisit this in a year and reflect
Yeah.
again. I'm super excited to because we've been working together for 9 months now, about
Yeah.
9 months
Yeah.
because it was April, and then we didn't launch the site until I believe July or
Okay.
August or somewhere
Okay.
around there. So I'm super excited to like get year over year, go through the slow season again. I'm excited to go through the busy season with the revamped online presence and then go through the slower season again and see where we're at year over year. Super excited, Courtney. But no, that's good.